So, how many people are actually using AI search? What's going on, everybody? David Feldman-Makrias. We're back with you, and that's the magic question, right? Like I've seen in different reports from different providers like NCM and some of the national providers for car dealerships, like how many? What is the search volume of AI? What is the search volume? How many people are using ChatGPT and actually discovering dealerships? How many people are actually using Gemini and discovering dealerships? How many users are out there? What does it mean? We hear this AI jargon everywhere. But specifically on this channel, we're going to talk about AI for car dealerships in the terms of marketing, right? Not for AI chatbots, not for AI BDC reps, not for AI salespeople, not for AI data scrubs. We're talking about AI search, how people use artificial intelligence to find you, find your store, and ultimately have the trust and buy with you. So before we know that, we need to know how many people are actually using AI on a daily basis. So I found a cool video that I want to share, and it's a very small segment of it, right? It's a very small segment. A lot of research that we do is based off of YouTube videos, findings, ebooks, research, testing, so on and so forth. So let's go to that right now. Okay, so this is a video exposure ninja. I actually referenced one of these videos, I think this exact video, in one of my other videos. It's how to create and optimize your content for AI search. I just wanted to show this quick clip because he actually does a nice job of demonstrating what the search volume is in comparison to, let's say, Google. Ready, set, go.
More people are searching on tools like ChatGPT than ever before. In fact, ChatGPT is processing around 1 billion searches per day. Now that pales into comparison against Google's search volume, which is around 8 billion searches per day, but Google has its own AI.
Stop right there. What did he just say? If we mute it, we get our answer, right? He says ChatGPT is processing 1 billion searches per day. Now, that's not necessarily just national, right? That could be international. But it's processing 1 billion searches per day. Now, Google, on the other hand, is doing what? Google is processing 8 billion searches per day. So currently, the number one recognized AI platform, AI search platform, like really it's an answer engine platform, right? That is producing 1/8 of the amount of searches that Google has a day. So let's look at search volume, right? Simple math, 1 divided by 8, it's 13%, roughly, right? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to times by 100. And now we get whatever. We don't need to focus on my weird calculator skills. It's about 13%. So it's not that much, right? Not that much. And I've even made videos on this channel about what that actually looks like as far as website traffic. At this point, I'll include a link to that video up here, and it actually goes through some initial findings on how much traffic is actually coming to the website from AI searches. Here's the thing though, the traffic is minuscule, right? It's a minuscule amount of traffic coming to the website. Minuscule. It's not much. It's like in the 0.1, 0.2%. It's like really nothing. But it's not about that. It's not about that because what is happening is it's changing. The fundamental way of how we measure and articulate digital traffic, especially from a search perspective, and especially not only from a search perspective, but just from an overall digital marketing perspective, I think is going to change drastically. It's going to change absolutely, significantly drastically. We might be able to push out content and push out and be in there for all relevant searches, but we may have like no traffic to the website. How is that possible? That's a different paradigm shift than what we've had in the last 20 plus years, right? We're all like, okay, how much traffic are we getting to the site? How many new users? How many conversions? How many this? How many that? You might have somebody go into an AI engine or an answer engine, whatever you want to call it, and look you up, never go to your website at all, and just walk into your store. What is that similar to? Traditional advertising? Dun dun dun. Like, we don't want to hear that, right? Not in this digital advertising for car dealers channel. We don't want to hear about traditional. We don't want to hear about billboards and and TV commercials and radio. And how do you measure that? Well, how many sales did you have? We don't want to hear about that. However, we might have to. Now, there will be some other ways to measure, I'm sure. But, we might have to. So, let's get into something else that's very interesting, right? So, what did we learn? We learned that ChatGPT, compared to Google, has about 13% of searches. Here's the other interesting piece, okay? When we go to this document, this is Capgemini. According to Capgemini, okay, published January 2025, over half, 58% of consumers have replaced the traditional search engines with Gen AI tools for product service recommendations, up significantly from 25% in 2023. The shift is already, we're already there, right? We're already there. Over half, 58% of consumers have replaced traditional search engines. That means when your customer is looking here and they go to Google, over half of the people that go to Google like this, they're going to Gemini. They're going to, they're probably not going to Gemini. They're probably going to ChatGPT, to be honest with you, because that's the most well-known one. They're looking in here. What's the best car dealership around me for the best deals, right? Like, that's what they're looking for. That's what they're looking for. So what do? We have to rank. We have to rank in here. We have to understand how these engines are working. We have to understand what kind of content we have to produce. We have to understand how all of our content will work together in a cohesive way to help influence these answer engines to be able to put your store at the top of searches. This is the future. This is actually the now, and it's just going to get more like this in the future. And this is just one little stat. You could see here too, like this other one here, nearly 70%. No, I don't like that one. 2/3 of Gen Z and millennials want hyper-personalized content and product recommendations powered by Gen AI. Millennials, me included, I use Gemini on a daily basis for all sorts of things, for product research, for buying stuff, for therapy, for personal life, for everything. So we have to understand how it works because it's absolutely the present and will be the future of how marketing works for a long period of time. It just will be. The power is just immense. So what we're going to start talking about on this channel is a continued way to understand how you can rank your store, your business, your car dealership at the top of AI search consistently in your market so you can attract more customers than all of your competitors. If you want the competitive edge, please stay tuned to the content that we're going to deliver on this channel, and it'll be pretty awesome. And just note, too, we're learning as we go. It's going to be a constant evolution. I don't claim to be the AI expert for car dealerships, but I claim to be the AI novice for car dealerships, and that, I think, is the right mindset to have to be able to shift into the future, because we're going to test and we're going to do different things and we're going to explore and we're going to fail and we're going to try other things. We're going to fail again, and that's what we're going to do. That's what my team's about. That's what we do every day. So if you like any of that, please stay tuned. Please pay attention. David Feldman-Makrias. Talk to you real soon.